Hello everyone, Jairam here. In today's video, we are going to learn about list. List is the one of the very usable data type, and using this we do lots of operations and manipulations and storage of data in some sequence order. So uh, as we have already discussed in one of the video, there are data types like list, set, tuple, and dictionary, and list is one of the important one. So let us see what is the list and how it stores the data and how we can get the data, and also how the one list constructor can be used. So let us see. So in the first slide, our definition of the list is a sequence data type. Sequence means one by one. In sequence, data is stored in sequence data type, which is used to store the collection of data. We can have many collections of data, maybe similar data or like not similar data, but we can have a collection of data, and we can use list to store those data in sequence. So, and the lists are created using square brackets. Whenever we have to create the list, we use the square bracket, and we'll separate each element of the list using comma. So here how list, this is colors equal to blank. I have not put it any element here. This is known as the empty list. And if you see, I have used three elements, and these elements are the colors red, blue, and green, and these are single quotes because these are the strings, and they are separated from comma, and I have used a bigger bracket. So this is the colors list. And one most important thing about the list is the list data type class is class list. Also, a list can contain other list, here you can see three elements are there in a list. Here we have a list from here to here, but within that it's not a single element. Within this element we have two elements. Within this element we have two elements. Within this element we have main element, we have two elements. So here a list can contain other list, right? So I hope it's pretty much clear, and let us see with one example how it's look like if you write in code. So the first, like I am declaring a list this is the empty list, and like red, blue, and green, right? So not green. So I have a list, and it's a three element, and if you check the type of this list, print type list, right? This list I am printing here. So here printing is the class type is a list. So basically this is the colors list. So I am not using that keyword, I'm just using the colors here, and if you see it's printing the list. So this is how we can declare a list, and if you have to, sometimes we need to create an empty list, we will use colors equal to that. This is the empty list, right? So this is how we can declare a empty list, and then we can put element in list. It's not required to always declare first empty then put the element. We can put the element and assign a variable to colors like I have did here. So it's pretty much clear, I think. So the next topic we are going to, okay, before that we can also see that we have list can contain other list item also. So similar way we can print like this coordinates, right? Coordinates. I'm creating one list here for the coordinates, right? So within this I'm putting here 7, 3, then 10, 100, then 100 comma 200. So this is the list within a list, right? So if you check the type of this list as well, that will be like a list as well, coordinates, right? So I'm just clearing the screen so for better visibility. And if you see, again this is the list, right? So this is how we can have a list within a list. Now, how we can access the elements of a list? We have like elements are stored in some sequence, and we want to access a particular item from the list. So if you see here, each element in a list is associated with a number. Like if any value is stored, that is associated with a number, and that number is known as list index. So, and list index always start from 0. So I have one list as I've shown in the previous example, red, blue, green. And if you check the index, the first element always 0 at 0 position, second is at 1, third is at second index. So index always start from 0, right? So hope it's pretty much clear. And how you can access, suppose you want to access an element from that list, so we'll use the index within that list, and we can get, like here I have written here print color 0. So at 0 position it's a red, so it will print red. Colors 1, at first place there is blue, it will print blue. So for a better clarity, I am just going to show you how a list will be look like. So suppose that this is how a list is stored, right? So in my example, the first was red. So red will be here, and I have 3 elements only. So here is red, right? And then blue, then green. I have blue, I have green. So the first element will be always stored at 0 index, right? First index, and this is the second index. And if you want to access the, like I want to access this element, I will write like the list name is colors, right? Colors. So how I can access the colors, list name, then index, it will print blue, right? Similar, if I want to access this element, I will put the index is 2, it will print green, right? So this is how elements are stored, index is there, and you can access the elements. Great. Now the second, again we go some deep dive in accessing the list elements. Here I have increased the number of elements within this list, like red, blue, green, yellow, and pink. So one interesting thing is that how you can use the different types of index, like index can be negative as well. So if an index is negative and this is -1, it means it will show the print the element, access the element from the right side, the first element. So in my case, here we have added yellow and pink. So let me add yellow and pink here, and then it will be more clear. Yellow, and here is yellow, here is pink. Index will be 3, this index will be 4, and let it clear this one. I'm clearing this one, right? So I want to access colors -1. Colors -1. And if you talk about -1, so -1 always start from here. -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, right? So if I only assign -1, then I'm trying to access the element from right side of the list. So it will print pink, right? Then 2 colon 4. 2 colon 4 means I will start from 2. I have to print colors 2 colon 4. What it means? 2. I will start from here 2 and go to the fourth element, not equal to this index, fourth element 1 2 3 4 means it will print green and yellow, right? Similarly, if you want to print colon 4, if you want to print color 4, just so it means it will print colors. Basically, this is colors. It will print till fourth element 1 2 3 4, right? So at fourth position yellow, so it will print red blue green yellow, red blue green yellow, this one print. Another is if I start from 2, suppose that I am starting from 2 and not giving any boundary. So see, starting from 2 means the index will be always take this one 2, right? So it will start from green and would print green, yellow and pink, right? So green, yellow and pink, right? And one most important is the negative negative. Suppose I want to print here colors -2 colon -1. It's very important to note here, and if you see it will print only yellow. Why? Here -2. So if you see -2 is this one, read, and -1 is this one. So if there is two value written -2 and -1, it will ignore this one. It will only print -2. So that's why it will print only yellow, right? So hope this one clear, and you can also check this one with our practical. Let's do some practical on this. So I'm just commenting out and adding more two colors here. Yellow, then pink, right? The first example was -1. Print colors -1. So what it will print? Pink. So let us see. It's printed pink here, right? Our next example was, let it remove this one for better code. Right? The next example one, 2 colon 4. So it will print from 0 1 2 green till fourth element 1 2 3 4 till yellow. So it should print green and yellow. So let us see, green and yellow, correct? Now column 4, I am just removing this. So it will print till fourth element red blue green yellow, right? So it should print red blue green yellow, correct? Then 2 colon, I am just removing the last one. Then it will start from 0 1 2 green yellow pink. It should print green yellow pink. So it's correct, green yellow pink. Now the next example was -2 and -1. So -2 and -1. So as I told, if there is two range given, minus 2, minus 1, it will ignore this one, and this one will print. So let us see, it's a yellow printed, right? So it's pretty much clear now. And even if you ignore this one here, it should ignore this one and it will keep printing all the elements, right? So you see pink is ignored, right? So hope you all how you can access um, the list elements using different index positions, whether it's positive or negative. It's clear to you. Now the next point, list constructor. So sometimes we have not the list, and we have some like you can say tuple like structure in small bracket and some values, and we want to convert into list. We'll use the list constructor. So how you can do this one? So I'm just commenting this one, and suppose I have colors equal to colors new. I'm just giving this new variable, and I have list. Then I'll write here in the again bracket, because that is a function, and function within that I'm giving a red, pink, green, another list, right? So it will create a new list, and if you see type of it, print type colors new, right? So I'm just clearing the screen, and you see the type is list. So this constructor, list constructor, can be used to create a new list, right? Now one important thing is that sometimes we have to check a particular value exists in a list or not. So for this we can use the in membership operator. We have already studied about these different types of operators. So how we can use the in, like here in membership operator, we can check like colors here, red, blue, green, yellow and pink. And if I want to check if blue is there or not in this list, then what will be my syntax? If blue in colors, it means blue is in the color list. So let us see how it works in our practically. So I'm just commenting this print to avoid confusion. So I'm using this list, right? And suppose I have to check if blue exists or not. If I will write blue in, this is the membership operator. In what is, and then list name, then print color blue exists in the list, right? Else this color do not exist, right? Exist, right? Doesn't exist, basically does not exist. So let me run this one. If you see color blue exists in the list, because blue is here, I'm checking blue. Suppose I am here writing cyan, and now check. Oh, I have to write print here, my bad. So this color does not exist, right? So this is how we can use the in operator while checking a value in a list. So thank you for watching this video, and that's it in this part 1 of the list. I have divided this tutorial of the list in 3 parts. And in the next part we are going to deal with change items in the list and then add uh, items in the list, how can you remove the list items, and how we can loop through the list. So stay tuned with me. I'll soon come with the new video, the second part of list, that is more practical, and keep tuned with my channel and enjoy.